Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Minnesota Mike back with you for another video. This is another one in my vlog series that I do through the Memphis Songwriters Association. And I also write blogs for them, and these vlogs, these videos, go with what I talk about in the blogs. And what I talk about in the blogs, songwriting. What has worked for artists throughout the years with different songs, whether they were hits or not. Now, in an earlier blog, we talked about how to develop characters within songs through either personal experience, making up a character, or making up details about an existing character. All the other blogs since then have seemed a little bit out of character for me, so I figured I'd revisit this particular topic in this vlog. And jokes aside, really the reason why I wanted to revisit this now, we just talked about object writing, and I talked about how sometimes those objects can be people. And so one of the songs that we'll look at next week actually talks about just that, but it also falls under the character development category. So I figured this was a good transition. So the first thing that we talked about in terms of how to develop a character is just writing from personal experience. You are the main character, and everything is true minus the occasional creative liberty. Last time we looked at Every Rose Has Its Thorn with this song, and this time we are going to look at River by Joni Mitchell. So, lyrically, many singer songwriters are notorious for never revealing the true meaning behind their lyrics, but this one is almost certainly about Joni's breakup with Graham Nash in 1970. During the Gershwin Awards ceremony, a clip of Carole King was played, and King mentioned how in the early days of her career, she wrote on assignment rather than writing about things that personally happened to her. She admired Joni Mitchell for being able to write about personal matters and give other people permission to do the same. River is a great example of that. The interesting thing is that normally people associate cold and wintry weather with heartache. But this song does something interesting to give it a little twist. The happiness she's trying to experience is the happiness of the Christmas season. She sees everything else, everyone else, I should say, is happy, and since she can't experience that herself, she wishes that she had a river she could skate away on. But since there's no snow in Los Angeles, there's no hope of her being able to escape her troubles, so she just has to live with them. Also of note, this song is about regret over the relationship, saying that he was supportive of her and she let him go, which is something that doesn't always get talked about in songs by women artists today. So that's just of note. In terms of the backdrop, it should also be noted that Joni Mitchell is Canadian, and so she was used to the snow, seeing snow, and during time of personal struggle, this was just kind of added to that of like, oh, there's not even snow, so I can't feel like I'm at home. Melodically, this particular song is written in C major. It utilizes the chords C major, A minor, and G major throughout the song, as well as F major, D minor 7 for the chorus. But the really interesting thing is the use of the chords reminiscent of Jingle Bells during the intro and outro. When we think of Jingle Bells, we probably think of happiness. The contrast with the lyrics to River, just absolutely beautiful. So structurally, this particular song contains a verse, a chorus, and a verse that goes in that format. So verse, chorus format, with the aforementioned intro and outro reminiscent of Jingle Bells. That intro and outro makes you think of something familiar with the twist of it sounds and feels like the holidays, and I can't be happy during this time. It's just incredibly powerful. Before each chorus, it has the hook. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. Having that hook and then the chorus is also a very powerful thing. So that is River by Joni Mitchell. I hope you got something valuable out of it. She's one of the greatest songwriters of all time, and I'm really happy that I was able to talk about her song, and hopefully that inspires you to write some songs of their own. I'm Minnesota Mike. Thank you so much for tuning in. The link to the song River by Joni Mitchell is going to be in the description of this video, so you can take a listen to what I'm talking about, exactly why it's such a phenomenal song. Thank you so much once again. I am Minnesota Mike, and if you feel like reading in addition to listening to and watching this vlog, you can read the actual blog, which is on the Memphis Songwriters Association website, memphissongwritersassociation.org. Thank you so much.